Today we're heading over to Brentwood and Essex to attend this outstanding event for 4 days about how we can use the power of public speaking to sell your services and products to an online audience in face-to-face events and webinars and so on. This event is held by Access for Life, and Liam J. Ryan is leading the event. We also have Nick Stapp, which is an attend, and we're gonna have people coming from all walks of life, from all kinds of businesses and backgrounds, and we're gonna have a chat with them to see how this will influence their business and ultimately how this will help others to succeed in their journeys.
So I'm here with Liam. As you may know him, obviously he's a very busy person, being involved with all kinds of things happening, always a busy person, being involved in property, business, wealth, and all different topics. But I just want to have a discussion with him about what we're doing today, this implementation week for Master of Influence, us improving our speaker capabilities, and then how this helped him in his business throughout all these years, and how this had a massive benefit for his business, I'm guessing for personal life as well. And then now we get that knowledge as well, which eventually is going to help us and others as well. So.
Yeah, great. Yeah, so really learning how to use your voice correctly, speak to sell and speak to teach, is fundamentally the most important skill that anyone needs to master in order to become successful. It fast-tracked me in property. It helped me go and secure 3 deals in less than 90 days. Before I learned how to speak, I couldn't go and get the deals. It helped me go and raise £1.5 million in joint venture funding in my first year as property. Fast forward to today, £31 million worth of development, £11 million of other people's money. It's also helped me build a team. You know, just under 50 full-time members of staff now in Assets for Life, the UK's leading property business and wealth training organisation. And on top of that, it's really helped me have the best relationship with my beautiful wife, Holly, and my 4 kids.
But did you jump on this opportunity right away? You, being at the beginning of your journey, jumped on, realized that public speaking is very important for you?
Well, what happened, I've had many beginnings of journeys, but if you take what I would say the last beginning of my journey, that was 10 years ago, and I lost my business and I was minus £392,000 and I was devastated and I didn't know which way to turn. I was jobless, I had no money coming in, I'm living on interest-only credit cards, and something needed to change. And that thing that changed was I started to get mentored and I started to hang around a different quality person. And I initially got property mentored, but I was having knockbacks from the agents. I didn't have the confidence to go and get the deals.
Yeah.
So I saw a guy on stage called Paul and he just wowed me. And I said, that's what I want to know how to do, speak to sell. And then I went and on a speaker training course. That was about 3 or 4 months into my property journey. And for the last 10 years, I have focused on becoming a master of influence. And that's really helped every single area of my life.
What I noticed, and then a lot of people did as well, that you jump into something that you think you want, and that opens up another few other doors to something else, then which you had no clue about it. For example, people are coming in to invest in property and business, but realize that they need to obviously to address that message better in a better way, because they might have a great product, great service, but if their speaking capabilities they're not on the same level, they're not achieving the same results. This is what I found as well, because you're not can't pass the message in the best way, and then eventually you're not getting the same results. So I'm guessing you realize that as well.
Yeah, I just realized that in order to get to that next level, I needed to do something different. And I was taken down a path of mastering how to use my voice, how to influence, how to persuade, how to speak one to many. And sometimes when you start a journey, you don't know what's on the other side.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just got to go in blindfolded and say, you know what, I'm going to trust the people around me. I don't quite know how this is going to work, but I'm going to show up and I'm going to give it 200%. And if in 3, 6, 9 months I'm not getting some form of result, then I'll review the situation. Don't chop and change all the time. Don't jump from one thing to another thing to another thing. Stay focused on 1 or 2 things, get better at that, see the result, and then move on.
Yeah. Then, obviously focus is very important. So you just have to follow one course until success, and then only then move to the other one. But I think public speaking, it's really helping you in achieving pretty much all goals. because-
It's changed my life, mate.
Yeah, I know some people, they go on stages, and then as soon as they open their mouth, they capture the audience right away. And then there might be another person sitting in the audience, they might have the same knowledge, but if they can't deliver a great message, obviously you can't really get that message across.
People,
So that's why I think
people do business with not necessarily the best,
Yeah,
but the best known.
correct. Yeah.
So that is key. So become the best known in your industry. Obviously, you need to be good at what you do and provide a good service, but people will always remember the best known over the best.
Sounds good. All right, thanks, Liam. Thanks for
Cool,
being
man.
here.
And now we get to do this together, you know. And,
Yeah.
You know, we just finished finishing now a 4-day implementation week that I run and speaking sales skills and presentation skills. And it's been great having you on that journey, man. You're coming on great.
Can't wait to see what the future will bring. Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
It will really take you to that next place in your property business, in your coaching business.
So I'm here with Seyedd at this implementation week, the Master of Influence, us learning about the importance of public speaking and how to deliver an important message to our clients, selling our services, products, and the results of this for us to help as many people in the process, and obviously us changing as a person.
Yeah.
So Seyedd, just tell me a bit about yourself, and then what you do in the business, and then how you help others. So,
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, first of all, for having me on this short clip. I do run a few e-commerce stores. We do physical products, digital products, and service-based. My focus is mainly on digital products. You know, we have our own coaching, selling ebooks, courses, and stuff like that, and we do sub $100,000 a month in sales, right? And
no, that's amazing. Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
All right.
And I think, look, communication is the number one skill you need, right? Learning to speak. You can close deals. You can. It's a skill that you never lose. You can lose money, but you cannot lose the skill of communication and speaking, right? You can raise money. You can close deals, and I think it's the number one skill any individual should master. You know, if you really want to become influential and make loads of money.
Yeah. I mean, this is my personal experience. The learning how to speak, it's helping you in the business, in your personal life as well, because every day I think you selling something, an idea, when you're talking to your kids, with your wife, in the
100%.
business.
Yeah, that's correct.
And when you're trying to help others as well. And how do you feel that this is being, I don't know, helping you in your journey? Do you like transform yourself? Do you find as a different person, like from what you've been a few months?
Well, absolutely. You know, I used to just communicate for free. Now, when I communicate, every word I say is kind of selling people. You know, not selling people to do something, not just in terms of giving me money. Yes, them giving money as part of it. But then when I want to persuade someone to do something, I'm like, I speak in a certain way to sell them to do something, to go somewhere, to give me money, to have something. You know.
Yeah.
It's definitely been.
Because what you do is actually helping them as well. So. My way of thinking is, if you're not able to deliver that message, which you want to, I don't know how to help them in a better way, you're not going to be able to help them. So you have to
100%.
raise your communication and able to, in order for you to achieve just that, in order to help them.
100%.
Because delivery is great. I know from speaking to you, you have like a great service, great product, and obviously you have to improve how you can just
Communicate
this
correct.
as well. Right. Yeah. So obviously speaking is great and achieving great results in all walks of life. and that's why we're here. And then I can't wait to see what the future is going to bring for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, learn speaking. You need to be a good communicator.
Definitely.
And yeah.
I'll see you on the
Yeah,
other side,
awesome,
and then the
awesome.
future looks great.
Yeah. Take care.
So Beverley, thanks for being here. How this is improving your business? How do you implement this? How this is helping other people?
Well, for once, for a start, I would never have got up on stage before. So this is helping me stand up in front of people and talking about my services, being able to sell my products. And it's a massive thing for me to be able to tell my story and learn things that I just couldn't do before. So it's made me more confident, it's brought me out of my comfort zone. It's helped me do a lot of things I could never have done before.
Yeah. And if you think back about, I don't know, I'd say a year back, how do you see yourself, now obviously coming off this journey at the end? Obviously it's not the end, but obviously you've been through transition.
Absolutely. So now I'm a whole lot more confident. I'm not scared to get up anymore. I think I actually know what I'm talking about now. I kind of believe in everything that I'm doing, whereas before I didn't have the belief.
Yeah.
Keep showing up and be consistent and doing all those things. And now it's another ball game altogether. So whereas before somebody had said, come and stand up here, I'd have been, no. Now I'm like, oh yeah, all right then, come on then, let's go.
And I'm guessing if you're confident, then you'll be able to deliver a better service to your clients as well, and then help them a lot more than you used to do in the past.
Absolutely. So I can instill that confidence in them. They obviously buy into me better because of and I sound like now I know what I'm talking about. Even though I did before, being able to get that message across, I couldn't do that before.
Yeah.
Now I can, and I'm an authority in my field, so I'm able to put that across now.
But one thing that I noticed as well, a lot of people out there, which they might have a great service, a great product as well, but the speaking capability is not at the same level.
Yeah.
So let's say if you're able to speak at a level of 5, but your product or service is a level of 8, 9, or 10, then obviously you're not going to have the same results, and you're not helping as many as you can, or you should, So I think it's massively important for us to just raise that bar, how you can present yourself, how you present what you can do for others, just to deliver a product of yours, which might be great, but it might be the best kept secret.
Exactly that. Yeah.
So you want to make sure that you want to be heard. So I'm guessing this is what we're doing here today.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I'm glad we have some great mentors that's helping with this.
Yeah. It's honing those skills, being here for a week with it being so intense, and it just helps you keep on track with it and just keep practicing and keep doing it, and it's all pays off in the end.
And then one other great thing that I'm really excited about, once you into this journey, you can see so many other doors opening.
Yeah.
And then you can already see yourself in the future. And then you're thinking to yourself, what's next?
Absolutely.
Then, because it's your brain is keep looking for other opportunities, for other ways to improve your life and others as well at the same time.
Yeah.
And the way I am, at least, just I'm looking for what's next,
Always, yeah.
What's next, and then
I didn't actually come with the intention of being a speaker.
No?
I just wanted to build my confidence.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I'm going to be a speaker. Now I want to be a speaker.
You have some expectation, then you realize that what you knew, it's wrong, and then you really have to let go of your beliefs, which you have.
Yeah.
Then you have to just embrace the journey, and then there's so much to come in the process.
Absolutely.
Right, thanks so much, Beverley. Thanks for sharing this with us.
Thank
and then
you.
I'm sure your clients going to get so much out of what you're going to have to deliver, and I'm sure you'll change a lot of lives.
Absolutely.
Big well done to every single one of you. You said
There are 7 magic rules to making money.
So I'm here with Diari, and this we're spending quite a few, 4 days now in this implementation week, which is us learning about public speaking, how this is improving our businesses, our lives, and as a result of that, other people's as well. So I'm gonna ask you now, what you do, which kind of business you have, and why do you think being here today is important for yourself as a person and also for a business?
Sure. Well, thank you for having me, Gabriel. It's been amazing to be, acquainted with you and being here in this environment. I've been an award-winning public speaker both in the US and UK for many, many years. I've got 6 books, 3 bestsellers. I'm a dentist by profession. But I've always been speaking to educate, which is something it's very close to my heart. But there's always room for improvement, and sometimes you need to know how do you serve the people how do you serve the audience in the best way? And one teacher or one environment could teach you something and show you something, and another one could show you something else. And when I came across this training, I thought they offer something special. Little did I know that when I come here, I also meet amazing human beings like yourself, and we all learn together in this environment. So we don't just learn from the tutors and the mentors, but we also learn from each other quite a lot, because everyone is professional, everyone is doing something amazing to add value to their customers, to this world, to every human being, and I just loved it. And I think we keep growing.
Yeah.
This time I was back here as in the capacity of what we call a podmaster, which is a teacher or an instructor. But I also learned quite a lot, because sometimes you learn a lot from your attendees and your students,
of course,
as well, and it just helps you grow, and it's that growth that I like. I think one should never ever stop learning or stop growing. And this is why we are here.
So what I've seen and noticed as well, that we have a lot of business owners here in the room, and I think it's really important to really deliver that message you want to deliver to your ideal clients and avatars, but also at the same time to let them know that it's quite important for them to buy the service, to buy the product, which is going to benefit them eventually. And the thing is, if you can't really deliver that message, they're gonna buy. You're not gonna be able to help them.
Yeah.
So what we learned in this last 4 days is us speaking and selling at the same time, selling an idea, selling a service, selling a product. So at the end, with the end result in mind, that we're trying to help others. So in a way that we helping ourselves first, we help in the business. And the result of it, I think it's helping others. So it's a win-win situation from my point of view. And then, I don't know what you think, but the thing is, once you have a great product or service, it's great to have that. But if you can't deliver the message at the same level as your product or service, you can't achieve the best results.
I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree.
And I'm guessing you had some great results as well in your business.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah?
Remember, all great things historically, everything in history that we go back and listen or learn, they were all ideas that were, people were agreed to, or they were, in a way, they were sold to. I know some people don't like the words sold to or sell, but hey, if you have a great product, or if you have a great service or idea, and you share that idea with the world, come on, even if a child wakes up in the morning and tries to sell you an idea, first of all they
start... Or you selling them.
Yeah, exactly. Or you selling them,
And say, okay, trying to go to bed at a particular time, that's selling as well,
Exactly. So there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's done ethically, as long as it's serving the greater good, serving somebody else, because as they say here, selling is serving. And I think that is very, very important, that the more good you do to others, the more good will come back to you eventually, one way or another. And like I said, people come here, they make an investment, they learn things, but the things we've learned from each other, the group, it's priceless.
Correct.
I mean, we now have friends in all different industries. I know if I need something in this particular industry, I know who to go to. You know, I need for this and that. We even have people who are in the business of empowerment. Yeah, so you might know somebody who might benefit from this, and then most of them they become authors, they become bestsellers, and it's just amazing to have this group of people. It's like this one massive mastermind.
You come here with some ideas, thinking you're gonna get this, and the other, and then you end up having this. So how many doors being opened to you, and then who knows who this is gonna take you next? You know?
Absolutely.
So I'm quite anxious to see what the future is gonna bring for us, but it looks bright so far.
Nothing but greatness.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you
for
very much,
coming
Gabriel.
over, and then
it's been a pleasure meeting you as well.
And then really excited.
Thank
to see
you.
So now that some of you started on property journeys with us, some of you have started with speaker journeys with us, some of you are selling our stuff, delivering.
So Katrice was nice enough to join me and then just discuss about what we've been doing for the last 4 days, the master of influence, us improving our speaking skills, and then how we can implement this in our personal lives, in our business. And it would be great to know about a bit more about yourself. Who are you, what you do, and how you do intend to help others, especially with the skills that you learned in the last 4 days.
So thank you for inviting me for this chat. So I'm Katrice Rodrigues. I have got two businesses. So I founded Unity Swimming, which is a not-for-profit organisation. We provide specialist swimming for Black and Asian communities in the Leicestershire area. And then I've recently founded Swim Fearless, and we empower adults to overcome their fear of swimming and to live their swimming dreams.
Nice. And then did you, when you first came and then be one of these events which led to you improving your speaking skill, did you thought you're going to take this route, or how this public speaking is helping you in the business?
So I've actually done this implementation week before, and what I found is when I did it to start with, it was a real transformation. I was really nervous, and what I did is I started to practice delivering my signature solution, ready to deliver on webinars. And since then I have actually had paid speaking gigs. So I've spoken on stage. I've had some that haven't been paid, and I found that this time it's allowed me kind of in all areas of my life to be more confident, and I'm thinking about what I'm saying, how I'm standing, getting rid of the and I just said one, the filler words,
the pauses,
stage anchoring, slowing down, bringing people into the pain, bringing in emotions. There's so much to think about, but I feel like having done this 4 days, actually I'm doing some of it anyway, and I feel a lot more comfortable. And I know now kind of what I need to do, whereas before, when I first did it, I wasn't really sure. It was just quite overwhelming.
But I'm guessing the product or the service you're delivering to the market is pretty much the same, but just now the message is going to be different. But by changing that, you're going to be able to help more people, because obviously you have a better message to them, and then for them to understand exactly what you're going to have, how you can help them, and obviously speaking to all these personalities and then try to get on their level. This is what we learn as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So because if your message is not the same as quality in a way as your service, obviously you can't deliver as much. This is what I notice at least.
I feel that I believe in my service and myself more, therefore that comes across in my speaking, and it literally is masters of influence. You are influencing other people in a good way to be able to invest into your service, and I'm believing in it more because I'm getting the message across better, like you said, and delivering that in a better way to all different types of people. Again, like you said, different personality styles.
And I've seen changes for myself, at least. I've seen changes in my personal life as well. How I can speak with the people around me. I love.
Yeah.
So not just in business.
Yeah.
So as a result of it, since we joined, I think was a massive transformation and on the person we are as well. Because
Definitely.
you're obviously being involved in this kind of environment and then trying to understand personalities, how you should speak, how you should relate to other people as well. So it's not just about speaking, but about understanding who you have in front of you, and just to change that message, just to connect better with that audience or person in front of you. I think it has a massive difference.
Yeah.
And that could be your child, it could be your wife, it could be your husband, and then it could be just some people coming from different business environments. So I think it's highly valuable what we're learning here.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Biggest skills you need to master.
Yeah.
Selling and speaking, but you can sell through speaking and you can speak by selling. It's all connected. But
The end never ends. Like the possibilities never end, and then this takes you to another door, and that door opens another few, and then so on and so on. So I'm quite excited to see what this is going to bring for you in the future and for us,
and you.
So and then thanks for coming over, and then thanks for sharing this with us.
Thank you for asking me.
Can we have a drum roll, please? Well deserved. Marcus by goes to Beverley!